Hello, everybody. I'm so happy that you're here. For those of you who are live, and I'm so happy that you're watching the recording. My name is Jessica Lanier, and I'm going to dive into this quick webinar to teach you and share my heart with you about what coaching is, what are the logistics, what are the biggest questions I hear, what are the biggest questions I've had. And here's a little rundown on me and why I am so passionate about this. So I have been a coach now with Beachbody for 5 years. I will say I've been using Beachbody's platform for 5 years. I've actually been a coach, like a holistic health coach, since I got certified and completed my course in 2010. So whenever you're watching this, now it's been 11 years, which is so nuts. But I'm also a registered nurse. And I graduated with my nursing degree in 2009 from Portland Nazarene University in San Diego, and really thought that that was going to be the thing that really fulfilled my life. That was going to be my career forever and always. Obviously, I thought that because I spent $100,000 on my nursing degree, got a bachelor's degree at a very prestigious college. And as life does, I had a few twists and turns. I had some health issues through nursing school, and it ended up not being exactly what I thought it would be. And through my own health journey, I learned that for the first time, that Western medicine doesn't cure foundational health issues. I had horrible digestive and hormonal imbalances that endocrinologists couldn't figure out. And you guys, this was at 19 years old. Like, I didn't have a period for a period of 6 years, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. They just told me, Jessica, you've got the hormone levels of a 55-year-old woman. Let's put you on birth control. I don't need to be on birth control. But that was their approach, right? And so I started looking into more natural health alternatives, started working with different chiropractors, learned about muscle testing, and I became so fascinated. I've always been fascinated with the human body and how it works. And you can ask my husband, I'm a very inquisitive human being, which drives him crazy because I'm always asking him why. Like, why are you pouring the concrete like that? And it's like, so it can be super annoying, but it served me well in my life because I've learned so much. I've learned so much about the human body and anatomy, physiology, and the foundational requirements for us to be vibrantly healthy. And that is why this is my life passion. You see, I am hardwired to help people to do whatever I can to prevent preventable suffering in other people's lives. And that comes from a very tragic, I will say, event that happened in my childhood. When I was 11, my dad and I were hit by a drunk driver, and we were not expected to make it. We were both metaflighted to different trauma centers. I was in a coma and on life support for a week. My left leg was smashed completely, required 5 surgeries to save it. And a couple weeks later, my father ended up passing away due to medical malpractice. And so, as you can imagine, my life at a young age was rocked, was shattered, really. Life as I knew it was shattered because of 2 preventable acts: someone getting behind the wheel under the influence, and a nurse making a mistake that she should not have made. And so I didn't identify this until I was really working with Beachbody and doing a lot of self development and personal growth and business development. And I realized I was able to pinpoint, wow, that is really what drives me. That's why I went to nursing school. I want to make a difference in people's lives. And when I found that I felt like I wasn't doing that in the way that I was hardwired to prevent preventable suffering, then I kept looking. And so when I found Beachbody, I honestly thought I was better than this company, this network marketing company in nutrition. There's no way they know as much as I do. And I've been so humbled, you guys. And I honestly fell in love with their holistic approach to wellness. And we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. But you're getting nutrition, like intentional nutrition. It's not just clean eating. It's not just a meal plan. It's not just like, let's remove all these food groups. It's not go on a strict diet. It's intentional nutritional courses that you're getting. You're getting fitness programs that kick your booty. And I was a college athlete. Like, I get incredible results from home with kids when I'm not leaving my living room. And I used to spend 3 hours at the gym in college, so I absolutely love our fitness. I love our supplements. The standard of testing and sourcing is so high. It is not common, the kind of testing and the lengths that Beachbody goes to for supplements. I love the support, and I love the community, and I love the mindset development. And so we're going to talk all about that, and that's really why I really fell in love with it. But I didn't want anything to do with Beachbody coaching when I was first approached with this. I was a nurse, a full-time nurse in a prison. I was a level 2 yard nurse, and I had a new baby. Again, this was 5 years ago, and he's now 5. And my husband was working full-time, 24 on call 24/7 and getting in narcotics investigations. So I didn't have time. So I said that for anything extra. And when I signed up, I literally said, like, I want the coach account just for the discount, because you get 25% off everything you order with the coach account, but there's no requirement to do anything with that coach account. So that's what I wanted. And my coach that I signed up with, which is a total stranger, is now one of my best friends, said, okay, no problem. But if you have any friends or family that want to join the group that I'm doing, and since you have a coach account, we can sign them up under you. And I was like, duh, mom, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, best friend, let's get you signed up also with the coach account, because it's the cheapest. It's only $140 and you're getting all of this. Let's go. And they're like, yeah, absolutely. Let's do this. I said, I want to lose weight after baby. I want you guys to support me in this, and let's be accountability partners and do this program together. And when I got my first check that first week of $200, I was like, wait, hold up. What is this again? And that was when I started learning about what this actually is, that it can be a true career. And my family will have a very different life and a very different future, because I decided to humble myself and to learn about this business. And I just hit the ground running, and I never looked back. And there's been so many ups and downs, but I was able to walk away from my full-time nursing job 2 years in of working this business part-time, while I was working full-time with baby at home, mind you. And it's now replaced, it's our full-time income. And I was able to move my family from California to North Idaho, where we want to raise our kids, because of this business, because I can move wherever I want to move and my business doesn't change. And we have a rock star team, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that. So that's a little bit about my story. Let's dive in. First, I'm so happy that you're here, and I want you to know that no matter what brought you here, you belong here. We are a team of very diverse backgrounds, diverse experiences, diverse passions for health and fitness. Some are very passionate about nutrition, others not so much. Some are personal trainers. Other people have 200 pounds to lose. We are very diverse in all of those areas. But one thing that unites us is our passion to live our best lives in the middle of the chaos of the world, and help as many people as possible to do the same. So if that fits you, you belong here. Now, I want to share with you really quick. I'm a very much like a problem and solution kind of person. And so I want to see, if I'm going into a career or I'm making any kind of decision in my life, is it really needed? Some people think it's oversaturated, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I want you to take a look at some things in our world right now, specifically in our country. So here's here's a snapshot of our health statistics. In June of 2020, 40% of Americans reported struggling with mental health and or substance abuse, which I honestly think that that's significantly higher. The US adult obesity rate stands at 42.4%, the highest it has ever been. 1.9 billion adults 18 years and older are overweight. That is it. That is unacceptable. Of these, over 650 million are obese. Nearly 20% of children in the US ages 2 to 19 are obese. 20%. That is 1 in 5. That is not okay for our kids. And just so you know, obesity leads to an increase in several different cancers and lifestyle diseases and suffering. Remember what I told you really triggers me and motivates me to show up when it's really hard. And what I wanted to do for a living is to help prevent preventable suffering. This is preventable. Being obese is 100% preventable. All of these lifestyle diseases, because of poor health choices, is a 100% preventable. Who helps people in this area? Coaches do. Look at the statistic here at the bottom. Approximately 65% of people who die from cardiovascular disease and cancer could be prevented by living a healthy lifestyle. This is on the CDC's website, you guys. You can go look it up. And they define a healthy lifestyle as eating more plants, being at a healthy weight, and exercising regularly. 3 things. It is not crazy. Your doctor, most likely, most doctors are not going to help you with that. Coaches do. Isn't that pretty cool? You could be a part of the solution that our world so desperately needs. All right, so many people want to know, what does a coach actually do? And they get really intimidated by this. And I'm going to show you how simple this really is. I want to make sure that my video is out of the way here. Okay, so get this. This is all that you do as a coach. Your first priority. I have coined this term, your 5 elements to healthy transformation. And this is Beachbody's platform, mind you. It's just, I've rephrased it. So your first responsibility is your own journey and your own results. So these are the 5 elements that you need for a healthy transformation. Beachbody has a menu of options that you're going to choose from to choose your solution in these categories. So you're going to choose a fitness program. Right now, I'm doing Let's Get Up, which is so fun. It's with super trainer Shaun T. It's dancing and resistance training. It's 6 days a week, 30 to 35 minutes. So that's my fitness program. You're going to choose a nutrition program. We have 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix. Both are phenomenal. 2B Mindset is more of a mindset shift. It's how to plate your meals. There's no measuring, there's no food list really. There's no counting calories at all. It's very simple, but genius at the same time. And then Ultimate Portion Fix is portion control, macro, like how to count your macros. You need this many proteins, this many carbs, this many healthy fats, this many veggies and fruits each day, and then helps you meal plan. Number 3, you're going to choose your supplements. Shakeology for me is a must. If you are someone who is stressed and exhausted, has any digestive issues or hormonal imbalances, to me, Shakeology is a game changer. It is a foundational wellness formula that helps get nutrient density into your body. In addition to that, we have other things such as Energize, which is like Go Juice for moms. Hydrate is a really powerful hydration and electrolyte supplement. We've got Power Green powder, like a green powder. We have cleanses that we offer, which I or your coach who sent you this can help you pick what are the best supplements for you. And then you're going to choose a mindset growth podcast or audiobook or book to listen to, because this is where our life changes. Because you can know all the things, but if you don't actually do them and value yourself to show up enough for them, none of the other things matter. So I can make recommendations for you. One of my favorites is The Greatest You by Trent Shelton. That's a great one to start with. But again, myself, or your coach can help you pick that. And then support. You decide, how do you want to be supported in your journey? Some people like being a part of our text message thread. Other people's like being a part of my transformation studio, which is through the Bod app. Other people don't want any of that, and they just want to send me an email every now and then. And that's fine. You decide how you want to be supported in your own journey, and then you communicate that to myself or your coach. Once you have that set up for yourself, you turn around and you set this up for other people. You help your friends and your family members and your mom and your sister and your best friends and your high school friends who you used to, play softball with. You tell them what you're doing, and then you say, okay, so I learned about these 5 elements to a healthy transformation, and it makes sense. It's a holistic approach. Let's set you up with this. This is what I'm doing. Do you want to do the same thing? It's that easy. That is what a coach does. That's it. Okay, let's talk really quick about income. This is a job. This is a career. And any job is only successful if you're making an income. Nobody wants to work for free. Nobody can afford that. We all have to feed our families. So ask yourself, what would extra income do for you and your family? Here is how this works at a very like basic preliminary description. So referral commission. Obviously, you're referring people to purchase programs and products from the company of Team Beachbody. So when you do that, you will get commission. It's anywhere from 25 to 40% commission. When you help your first 12 people get set up with what we call the total solution. Remember, we talked about those 5 elements before? We have these awesome packages called challenge packs that will bundle nutrition, fitness, supplementation, support, everything together. They're getting a huge discount and getting savings, and you are earning money off of their purchase. So when you get 12 people started with that, you will approximately earn about $1,000 extra dollars in just commission, which is really awesome. And that could be more, and that could be a little bit less. Now, I have to put this disclaimer in here. Obviously, Team Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody coach opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. So that is obvious, right? Like, you're not going to just earn money because you're sitting there on your couch. You have to actually talk to people and get people started. So this is called front end income. That's what you're going to earn commission wise. But the power of our business model is not actually here. It is here. It's through building a team. And if you're brand new, you're probably thinking like, oh geez, I'm not going to build a team. Like, who am I? And the self-doubt is going to start to creep in. That's how I was. I'm going to be honest. That's how I was. But you have no idea the lives that this business will change. Yes, it will change people's health. Absolutely. And wellness, and make them healthier and happier and have more longevity because of their healthy habits. But when you help a busy, stressed out mom make extra money working from home, so she doesn't have to leave her kids in a sketchy daycare situation, that's changing people's lives. And so I want to challenge you to open your mind to the gift that this could be to other people who you've never even met yet. So here's a couple of the way that the business plan is set up. Here's a couple of bullet points. When you build a team, you qualify to earn residual income and weekly bonuses. This is not commission. So there's been several weeks where I've gotten paid several $1,000s, and I have not had one person sign up or order something from me that week. It's just because of my team that I mentor and I help them be successful. And I earn residual income or bonuses based off of our team volume. You can earn annual luxury vacations for your family, which again, never knew this was even a thing, but I've earned one every single year since I've started. It's actually not that hard. The last one we took was a cruise to the Caribbean. I took my husband. It was me and him, and it was amazing. And I never would have been a reality in my nursing job. You also can qualify for 5 to 10% matching bonuses. When you say your best friend signs up and is like, hey, let's learn how to do this together. And your best friend just like explodes and is super successful and is making, I don't know, let's say $1,000 and their bonuses every week, you can earn, depending on your success, but you can earn 10% of what she's earning as an extra that Beachbody is just giving you, saying great job in mentoring and helping other people be successful. And then lastly, you can earn quarterly profit sharing opportunities based on your rank and your leadership growth within the company. So once you hit a certain promotional level, you earn a fraction of what the whole company makes. And those bonuses each quarter range from usually $800 to $75,000. So the opportunity is incredible. Incredible. Not everybody wants to go to the top, and that's 100% fine. And that's why I put here that there's options to be an ambassador instead of building a business. Not everybody wants to build a business. That's totally fine. Some of you are like, I just love Shanti. I just love my Shakeology. I just love, what I'm doing. And it'd be cool to be able to refer a couple people or have a referral link. And when people want to work out, they could order it. Like, I could refer them. That's totally fine. And you will stay here over in this commission. You'll still earn 25 to 40% commission on things that people buy from you, and it will be more of a sales approach. But this is not, the business model is not set up to be a sales. I'm not a salesperson. When you learn to build a team, that's when you're making money when you're not working, if that makes sense. And that's the dream. That's the freedom and the income potential. I wanted to put a couple of these on here because these are all friends of mine and all coaches on our team who have been successful, and pretty much each and every one of them wanted nothing to do with coaching in the beginning. And it was coaching that helped keep them accountable to show up for their journey and has changed their lives. Look at those. All of these women are mamas, and all of them have, like, give you goosebumps testimonials with how their health and their life and their mindset and their ability to be a happy mom has changed and improved, how much it's impacted their marriages because of investing in themselves and because of our complete approach. I just love that. Okay, really quick, a few objections or questions that I hear. Yeah, this all sounds great, Jessica, but I don't want to be salesy. Good. I don't want any salesy people on our team. That's not what I'm about. That's not, if you are that way, I will not welcome you on our team. We are influencers. We really are. I show up for myself. This is hard. Mom life is hard. I've got 3 little kids, 9 months, 3 years old, and 5 years old. My husband works an insane amount of hours right now. I do not have help with my kids right now. I am showing other moms who are in similar situations how they still show up for themselves. How do you still get your workout in? Your healthy shake, like, what does it really help with? That's what I'm doing. I'm just being an example and inspiring other moms that you don't have to do this alone. I have solutions that work for me. Let me just help you set up your transformation 5 elements that work for your lifestyle. That's very different than buy this shake or buy this challenge pack or buy this from me, buy this for me. It's a very, very different. And that I will always mentor you to use the influencer model of being a genuine human versus sales. I don't have extra time. I am a proof that that's for pretty much everyone not true, because I didn't have time in the beginning either. I thought I didn't. But when you really want something, you make the time. I'm not at my fitness goal. That's perfect. You know why? Because you're not intimidating and people want to be on your journey with you. Some new coaches make the big mistake of waiting to reach out to people until they've had a transformation and lost 50 pounds. That's a huge mistake because people want, just like when I started, I had baby weight to lose and I had a back injury. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I really want to get results in these next 8 weeks. Who wants to do this with me? And it's so fun to do with you. So that's perfect. Who am I to motivate others? I will say I'm an extrovert and I attract an entire team of introverts. There's maybe 1 or 2 people who are not. So if you are a private, shy person and you have no confidence in helping other people, let me tell you, you have influence and you are influencing other people, whether or not you know it. So why not be intentional with that influence and turn around to your circle of people who know you and make positive, healthy lifestyle changes and encourage them to do the same. And I promise that confidence will come. It's too expensive. That is bleep, bleep. I come from this world. I know how expensive things are in the health industry. $160, $200 to not only start a business that can make you 7 figures, but all you're paying for is your own health stuff. And it's a one-time charge of, let's say $200. And you're getting a year of fitness programs. You're getting lifetime access to nutritional programs. You're getting supplements that are top of the line. You're getting coach support for your own journey, coach support for your business, and you're getting a community. There's no way. It is actually way too inexpensive because people don't value it. And so a lot of people won't show up because they don't value it enough. But if they had to pay $1,500 for it, like if they had to pay $2,000 for a Peloton bike, people use it because they value it, because they spend more money on it. Promise you, it's not too expensive. My spouse isn't supportive. Thankfully, I've always had a very supportive husband. In fact, when I first was going to start this, he told me, okay, you can do this, but you just can't quit. You can't quit and you have to show up. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And it's been hard. I think communication is the most important thing. You can't just be on your phone all the time and ignoring your family. That is a really bad business strategy. Always communicate. Hey, I've got this call. Just like right now, we were at the lake all day. Sunday night, I told my husband, hey, I'm going to do these webinars on Sunday nights. Is that okay with you? Yeah, perfect. Let's schedule it. Communication. Have time where you're working and then have time where you're with your family. And if you're on your phone returning messages while you're on the couch with your kids, watching a movie, there's nothing wrong with that, but explain to them. My kids know, why does mommy have to work? So that we can buy food, so that we can, so they can have toys, so they can go to the private school that I'm going to send them to because of this business. That part's really important. And at the end of the day, you have to do what's going to make you the best version of yourself. And you have to communicate that with your spouse. I don't have a social media following. Don't worry about it. You can start one or go to your local coffee shop. Think about the people that you know in your mom's group or your kids' friends' parents, or it doesn't matter how you find people, it's that you talk to people. Again, it doesn't matter where. It could be at Costco, but you need to. This is a people business, so you're going to have to be okay with talking to people and connecting with them and serving them and really helping them. But if you don't talk to people, this isn't going to work for you. Isn't it a pyramid scheme though? So pyramid schemes are illegal, and people who say that honestly are just uneducated. Look it up. Beachbody is an incredible company that's been around now, I think, for 20 years. A pyramid scheme, there's so many things about it that are wrong, where you can't ever promote higher than the person that sponsored you, whatever the terminology that they use. You don't get any product. When you buy something, you're getting a product. This is not a pyramid scheme. People think that because of the way that it's shaped in a triangle, but think of any business. Look at the medical field and in my nursing job. There was a chief nurse, and then there was a different nursing, a director of nursing, and then there was different nursing supervisors, and then there was the registered nurses, and then there was the LVNs, and then there was the CNAs. Do you see? It's the same shape, and a grocery store is the same way. So that's just, people just don't understand it. And what if I fail? Don't be the person that stops with that, because what if you are exceedingly successful and it changes your family's life? Really, that's up to you. Don't be the person that doesn't do something that you really feel called to do just because you're scared of what people will think or that you will fail. Life is way, way too short. Okay, how to get started. Reach out to myself or the coach who invited you here. You're going to enroll with your Transformation 5 Elements in a challenge pack that we went over, and you're going to get plugged into our community and start sharing. You're going to get a ton of support. And it's, again, going back to whatever support that you need. You're going to communicate that with me or the coach that invited you here. Here are some expectations, announcements, and a little bit more about the support you'll receive, because I've had these questions recently. So I want you to know that Beachbody recently is so much happening. This is an incredible time and opportunity to become a coach and be a part of this business. We this month will be finalized in our becoming a publicly traded company, meaning that we'll be on the New York Stock Exchange under the body ticker, and the publicity, the marketing of Beachbody is going to be unreal, off the hook. Everyone's going to know about it. So you want everyone in your circle to know to come to you rather than calling the infomercial or going with someone else, because you can represent this company that's plastered all over everything. We are getting mixed fitness bikes. That, again, is an announcement that's going to be further explained this week, which is super exciting. We have new programs that are being developed, just such as Let's Get Up right here, which is an incredible program, super fun. And there's more being released this summer. There's new products development, such as this is our Focus Energized Bevy, that is both a weight loss and energy and stress supplement. And there's new product developments being announced this next month, I believe, which is awesome. So there's always more being added to our catalog, but it's intentional and it's not an overload. We really are in the business of intention and helping support people's foundational health and the concerns that people have right now, such as stress, such as energy, such as immunity, those big things that everyone's talking about. We are developing some incredible products to feed that need, and Shakeology is a huge one that we already have. And then our team is hosting an in-person event for coaches on our team in July. Beachbody has an annual summit, and usually it's in person, and we fly somewhere together, we meet somewhere together. But this is the hopefully last event that was canceled in person, so it's free to attend. However, our team is meeting here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We have a condo kind of with some rooms blocked out. If you want to join us, you are more than welcome. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do some team photos and hikes and paddleboarding, and it's going to be on the beach at the lake, and it's like paradise here in July. And I'm super excited about that. So you absolutely want to get in on that and come with us. It's going to be so fun. And then what's the support? Say you sign up, what's the support you're going to receive as a new coach? You're going to get a new coach checklist with exactly what to do as soon as you get started to be successful. You're going to have new coach mentorship calls. Right now, those are on Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and I lead those with 2 other elite coach mamas. We have team calls on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. You're going to have your own coach office and training library to access any question, like so many materials, whatever you want. Right now we have a new coach message thread that's going on in Facebook, which has been really phenomenal to meet other new coaches, ask any questions. Every question's a good one. Everyone's learning, and it's really a good way to not feel alone in starting your business. And then we also have a team page, which is where I have units and guides all organized for you to not feel overwhelmed, but feel a part of a family. We really want to welcome you into our family. We're so thankful when every new coach comes along and says, I'm in this with you, and I want to be a part of what the team is building. I want to grow myself. We want to support you in every single way that we can. So this is another coach. I added this slide in here because I get asked this a lot. I thought it'd be helpful before you even make the decision. Okay, if I get started, what would I even do? Like, how would I even start? This is what I'm telling new coaches right now. As soon as you get started, you make an announcement post. And this doesn't have to be on social media. It could be an email, it could be a text message. But you're just making an announcement, and you're not necessarily saying, hey guys, all of a sudden overnight, I'm a coach. You're saying, this is my journey. Hey guys, this is where I've been. This is what I've been struggling with lately. This is, I gained 30 pounds since COVID happened. I've been feeling really isolated, whatever your story is. And then you're saying, this is what I found. I found this chick. I found this team. I found this approach to getting healthy, losing weight. And this is why I think it's different. You could talk about the transformation 5 elements maybe and say, this is where I'm going. So I plan to do this Let's Get Up 30-day program. I'm going to start it on June 1st. And I want to know if you'll do it with me, because I'd really love some accountability partners. That simple. Again, you're not like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I know everything and I'm a coach. It's just an announcement of your journey, what you're doing, and inviting people to do it with you. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is you're going to make a list of 20 people. At least 10 of those need to be your closest circle. You could probably fill all 20 with your closest people, but at least 10 of them. And then the other 10 you can find from your announcement posts even, or on social media. And then 3, you're going to write up an invite to send to them that sounds like you, and you're going to send it. And this invite that you write up, I have some pointers for you of how some examples of what it can say. You can send it to me to say, hey, how does this sound? And then you're going to send it. And that's exactly how you jump in. And then we talk through conversations. We talk through how to ask questions. We talk through how to get them set up with their challenge pack. And I will help you from there. Okay, that is it. So I want to ask you this last question. And this question is actually the question that started my coaching career and changed everything for me. It was when my coach asked me, okay, Jessica, if you could have any life that you wanted, if your life could look like anything 5 years from now, what would that look like? And dream big. And I remember sitting at my kitchen table and thinking, I feel so dumb. I don't know. At the time, I had a six-figure paying nursing job. I had a healthy baby. I had an amazing husband, still have an amazing husband. We had the white picket fence. We lived on an acre and life was good. It was comfortable. But if I was honest with myself in that moment, I realized, but dream life, if I could have anything, I definitely wouldn't be working in prison. I wouldn't be working for anyone else. I would be able to be with my kid every single day, but I still would be working. I still would be fulfilling that inner calling to prevent preventable suffering. I still would be helping people in their health and their wellness. But I'd be doing that from home and I could do it whenever I wanted. And I feel ridiculous saying this, but I'd be making maybe making 50,000 a year, but that's like not possible. So I don't even want to think about that. I remember those were the things I wrote down, and it 2 years. 2 years of part-time work is what it took for me to get to that point. And like I told you, now it's completely changed the trajectory of everything for us. I have 3 kids and I'm with them every day. And I do this from my living room, as you can see. So, and this is not just me, this is happening for hundreds of thousands of people. It's really in your hands. What are your dreams? I don't want to help you live my life. I want you to live the life that you want. Maybe you're passionate about starting an animal shelter, or I don't know, whatever you're passionate about, this could be the vessel that gets you there. And that's the beauty of it. So thank you so much for attending. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. My email is thehealthpatriot@gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook or Instagram, whatever's easiest for you. I would be happy to answer any of your questions. Or if someone else sent you this, someone on our team sent you this, please reach out to them. Reach out to them. We have an incredible growing team of leaders. Our goals right now and how just the fire throughout our team has been so incredible. I absolutely love every single person that I get to work with. It's what makes this really fun. So make sure you reach out to them. We have some incredible incredible things coming up. So again, okay, thank you so much for attending. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Have a good night. Bye.